Hi everyone, it's Mary once again today. Welcome back. Hey, do you ever forget everything you've learned once you learn something? You go to a meeting or you go to a class and you learned all these great things you swear you're going to remember and you remember none of it? Yeah, I have that problem too. So today we're just going to redo all the patterns we've done. Easy enough. And we're going to do it in a fun way because we're going to separate out our paper into the same way we did that card the first day. So some of you, again, will like a perfectly straight box. Other of you will like to do something curvy and irregular, which is what I like, but do whatever you like. And then we're just going to divide it out. I'm going to have, we've learned 11 patterns so far, so I'm going to make 11 boxes. And we're just going to redo all the patterns we've already done. Easy enough, really easy day. Then tonight when you're watching TV, when you're sitting with a friend, you're just going to practice your patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I got to find one more. I'll just divide this one out. All right. So easy enough. The first day, the first one we learned, which you learned growing up, was swirls. So I'm just going to leave that one there. That's probably the first doodle most people have ever learned. All right, another one is, remember we used the flower in two ways. The first one was we learned flowers, one with a big circle and 2 small circles. And then 4 petals, or 5, or 3, whichever one you decided you liked to go with. And then we're just going to echo that 3 times on the first flower. Yeah, I forgot to do my petals on that one. All right, and then we'll be able to just go around that. So just 3 times, echoing each flower. And then remember, when I do round ones, I like to have a little bit of straight lines in there, so I just use the middle just to give it a little bit of visual difference. All right, you guys remember that one. A lot of times when I learn a pattern, the other thing that happens is I don't remember how I started it. It's like, okay, I remember learning this pattern. I don't remember how I started it. So this one we're going to do the cross, if you remember that. And then we're going to do the horizontal on each opposite side of those lines, and then the vertical. Did I say that wrong? The vertical and then the horizontal. All right, and then you're just going to stay in this one little section and complete that. So you're going to do, just so you know, I know that that's the horizontal line. Here's the vertical line. Just going to keep going, keep going, keep going all the way down. This is just practice, remember, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So that little slip up I made right there, you won't even know about it when you're done. And really it doesn't matter because it's just practice. All right, now same thing. You're going to just stay in this little area. You're going to do it down and over, down and over. Keep going. Sometimes it always ends awkwardly, but that's okay. You just leave that because you won't even know. And then this one that's going horizontal, so we're just going to go vertical. Remember, at any point when you're struggling to figure out how to fit the line in or draw it correctly, you can rotate your page to make it easier, like I am going to do right now. Tomorrow, I'm just going to come on here and give you a quick 5-minute, I'm going to show you what the tools are. So I'm just going to come on and show you what tools I use when I'm just practicing and what tools I use when I'm doing something really fancy. So, all right, that's one of them. Another one we've learned is the half circles. Remember these? You just keep going. And then we're going to draw in that first circle, that first arch, half circle, whatever. And then just come back here. All right, you guys remember that? Easy enough. Next one, this pattern, this box right here lends itself to peaks and valleys. Remember that one? Easy enough. All right. I'm going to rotate the page because I'm going to do all these straight. you guys are actually my beta testers, which means this is the first time I'm doing these videos, so I want to make them better and better. So if you have something to say about them, or if you want to learn something else, please like or comment or share. But please definitely give me ideas of what else you would like to learn, because I'm happy to teach it. That's how I started, was I found these doodles on the internet and I thought they were fascinating, so I just spent hours and hours and hours learning them. And then I created a class and I taught them, and then I wrote a book about it. So there you go. Now I'm teaching it as a little 7-day challenge. All right, you guys get the picture. You know how to do that one. All right, one of the other ones was the floor tile pattern. I'm gonna rotate my page again. This one reminds me of Cat in the Hat. I don't know why necessarily, but I like to call this one the Cat in the Hat pattern. Now remember, yesterday I told you there's names for all of these patterns, and I don't remember any of them, but I do use names for them by myself. So this one reminds me of Cat in the Hat. Remember, the other one that we're going to do next actually is the dots game, so I can remember that. This one is a cross. This one's peaks and valleys, flowers. So I do remember them, but there are really detailed names for them. I just don't remember what they are. All right. You guys remember that? This one, I don't know about you guys, but does it remind you of Cat in the Hat? I can't really know. I can't really tell you why it does. It just does. Okay. And then let's see what else. We've learned the snowflake. Remember that one? You just create snowflakes. And you just fill up all the white space that you can. Here's the dots game. I know you can hear me saying over the top, under the bottom. I'm actually sick of myself saying that. And then I'm going to rotate the page, and I'm going to do it the other way. So you guys remember that one. I'll do it one more time. There'd probably be a circle there. And then let's see what other ones we've learned. We learned the one where you take, you do a couple of these. You make some patterns. And then you use that same lines like this, where you go from here. And you're going to do that whole row. You're going to do this whole row with them pointing the same way, starting in that same corner. And then this, the next row, you're going to do it coming from this corner. And that just makes a nice pattern of some nice movement around. And you just do it opposite. So again here, because that one was in this corner, I'd start with this corner again. All right, you get the picture on that. This one's perfect for doing the floor tile. Remember the floor tile. And we just do the half circle. We do a dot at each intersection. And I think we have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have one more. And that is, oh, I love this one. This is the other flower one. So remember, we're going to draw a line from corner to corner, and then side to side and top to bottom. I'm going to put a little circle there, and we're going to use that floral petal again. And we're just going to keep going around and round and round and round until we get rid of all the white space with petals. And then remember that I like to color in the second row of all of them, so that would be this one. And if you wanted to, once again, you could just go and color in every other one. You could do straight lines in one, you could do squiggly lines in the other, so you can always take off on patterns. So now we have this, voila, we have our whole sheet once again, just for practice. So the thing about this is keep all your scraps, and when you need to go create your own little card or picture, you can always refer back to these. So again, I shall see you guys tomorrow. I'll tell you what kind of tools I'm using. Have a great day.